Hello there, viewers. It's me, the Video Gamer Productions, with my re-review of SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. In the past, I've stated that I am not a fan of this game. And when I say the past, I mean like in my last part of my Jet Fusion walkthrough. But in my first initial review of this video game, I did state that I enjoyed it, but that's really only because it was fun at first. Whereas I felt like it was faithful to the original video game for the GameCube and PlayStation 2. But even though I respect Steven Hillenberg, as he is my second favorite creator of a cartoon production, I still feel as if this series was just, I don't know. Wait, did I say series? Video game was just mediocre. The series itself is great, and honestly, I still watch the newer episodes, even if they're not as good as the older episodes. So I guess I did have a point about a series there. But now that I've actually played the game all the way through, I now feel like I can fully talk about what I dislike about the game now. Okay, so throughout the game, SpongeBob, of course, goes on an adventure with his friends Patrick Star and Sandy Cheeks to save Bikini Bottom from the rampaging robots that Plankton had sent out to basically steal the Krabby Patty formula. And since I've already covered that topic in my first review, I do want to actually move on from the subject and actually just go over some of the things I dislike. First of all, before I continue, I just want to clarify that if this looks unprofessional, one, I'm not a professional gamer, and two, this isn't really supposed to be that professional anyway. It's just me giving my 2 cents on this video game as a whole. So anyway, my first dislike is the graphics. While I think they are better than the ones for the original Battle for Bikini Bottom back in 2003, I feel like these are a little too saturated. And then they, of course, given the fact that this is 2022 now and this video game was released in 2020, it makes sense as to why they would use the older footage from the video game back in the older days and then the newer footage for the newer days. But even still, it's like this just feels like an updated copy and paste, which I did state in the last part of my Jet Fusion walkthrough. Speaking of which, I am pre-recording this review as it's still the 1st of January, and so tomorrow will be the 2nd. And so, on to the second part of what I dislike about this video game, besides the graphics. Okay, so other than the graphics, the music sounded more soulful in the original version, whereas this one just sounds like they basically wanted to enhance it. And while it doesn't sound horrible, it just sounds as if they tried way too hard. And that's the thing that's the thing I two more dislikes. One, well, the third dislike is that they tried so hard and still only got a limited amount of time to work on this game. And then the fourth and final dislike for this remaster is that Nickelodeon showed that they didn't even care to give this game the time it needed to be better. And that's the thing, they only allowed this game to be remastered just so they could profit off of people's nostalgia. So, yep, that's what I think about the remastered version of this game. It's not sugarcoated like I sugarcoated the first review, and I'm glad because honestly, this game is very mediocre. I'm not gonna go as far as saying it sucks, but it is mediocre compared to the original. Whereas this version feels like it has no life or soul to it, whereas the original did feel like it was part of the series. But anyway, now that that's said, I don't know what my next video on my gaming channel would be, but it should be soon. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Peace out and take care, everyone. Happy New Year's.